Most of us on the planet are happy to say goodbye to this difficult year. And now is a good time to consider what else can we leave behind as we enter the new year and we forge ahead towards our goals and dreams. Welcome to Morning Tea.
Hi, I'm Joanne, business owner and entrepreneur, licensed yacht helmsman, mother, grandmother, and musical artist.
Hanging on, clinging to things that are gone, things that are over or beyond our control, it weighs us down, causes us to stall out, and we can even get sick. Why don't we let go when we know we should? Here's why.
Jack. I'll never let go. I promise.
Why don't we let go? Because it hurts. Rose was numb. She was near to death, and it took great courage for her to quickly accept the reality, let Jack go, and get the help she needed at that moment. So what kind of things might we be hanging on to that need to get left behind for good? The first thing is our stuff, our things. You know, here's a fact. We enter this world with nothing, we leave with nothing material. My husband and I just got back from a 4-day sailing trip, living aboard a yacht, and the one thing about living in tiny quarters like that I'm always reminded of is how little we really need to survive. Not that I don't enjoy getting back to the comforts of my home with more space to move around, but the extra material possessions make demands on our time and our resources and our emotions. So take a look around and see what you can clear out. What can you donate? What can you sell? Make space in your life for the better things that are coming. The next thing that we hang on to are the traumatic events and experiences. And these are the hardest to let go because it's often someone we love who's passed away. When the memory stings, then acknowledge it and let the pain wash over you as quickly as you can and shift your mindset away. This is a real act of your will and goes against your emotions. I lost my teenage brother to suicide, and I can tell you that with practice and time, the agonizing episodes will become fewer and less painful. From one of my favorite authors, getting over a painful experience is much like crossing monkey bars. You have to let go at some point in order to move forward. Another thing to let go of, the destructive behavior patterns. We've got to deal with the vices that have controlled us, that have kept us from growing more self-confident and kept us from getting to the places that we want to go. Now, these are comparatively easy to let go. Bad habits are over the second that we say they are. Now, it might take some time for the impulses to subside, but they will, with your commitment to follow through, of course. We absolutely need to let go of anyone who is dampening our joy and our optimism, putting their cold, damp blanket on our warm fires. If we can't eliminate these people from our life, then just make their impact minimal. So how do we do it? Here's some practical ways to let go. Number one, be thankful. You know, the person we are today is the sum of all of our experiences, good and bad. So don't take any lovely thing in your life for granted, and extract what good you can from any painful experiences you've had. Be thankful for the lessons that you've learned. If you've lost someone, be thankful for the love that you knew. Number two, take full responsibility for your life. At the end, it's only you and God to answer to. That always puts a little bit of fear into me. Number three, if you have real guilt because you've done something wrong, it needs to be dealt with ASAP. You've got to tell yourself the truth. Admit without any excuse what you've done, the sins you've committed, repair the damage and seek forgiveness if it's possible, and forgive yourself and try to forget about it. Next, analyze the words and the phrases that you typically use and update these things that you say to reflect your growth, to reflect your new changed intentions. Every thought we think, every word we speak is creating our future. When negative thoughts or distressing emotions threaten to overcome you, do something opposing, do something charitable to help dissipate the emotions. Rechannel and refocus that sad energy to do something good for someone else. That will bring joy to yourself, and it will replace that depressed state of mind. And when it is clearly hopeless, if we're talking about divorce, if we're talking about death, grieve as quickly as possible because you're the lucky one. You're still breathing. You have life left to live. Thank you so much for being here. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to this channel. Go over to joannejolie.com and sign up to be on my official mail list. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.